my darlings, and welcome to a new vlog. We are still in Ibiza. If you didn't watch part 1, there is a part 1 of this vlog. This is part 2, second half of our week-long holiday on our favourite island in the world, Ibiza. So we've been here for 4 days, 3 nights so far, so we're halfway through our trip. And if you haven't caught up on the other vlog, lots of beach clubs, lots of amazing restaurants. Charlie and I do Ibiza very differently. We don't come here to party, we come here for great food, lovely weather, sunshine, and just to relax. So I think today I am going to finish my 3rd book of the holiday. I've been reading The Housemaid Trio from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, and I wanted to start off this vlog just by so highly recommending this. It is not rocket science, it's not a deep read at all, but when I'm on holiday I just want something easy, not like too much brain power required. So I've already read The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret. I'll be honest, so far only halfway through The Housemaid is Watching, which is the 3rd book. I think these two were better, but if you like a trilogy, then I could definitely recommend these. I will leave them linked in my Amazon storefront down below with all of my other book recommendations. So we're obviously staying in the same hotel all week. It's got 2 really beautiful pool areas. There's the hotel guest only pool, which is children friendly, and then there's the beautiful long pool, which external clients can also come and use it. That is probably the most Instagrammable pool in the world. This hotel is so beautiful. We come here all the time and it's just like being in a giant garden. So I couldn't love it anymore. I said at the end of the last vlog, but what I'll do again is leave a little QR code on the screen here, and this is a digital download. If you scan it using your phone, this will take you to a digital download with all of my Ibiza recommendations, best restaurants, best beach clubs, where to stay, and things like that. So yeah, today is a pool day here at the hotel. Tomorrow is a beach club day, and yeah, it's just gonna be gorgeous. We've got a clear blue sky day again today. Yesterday was a little bit cloudy, but that's fine because we've had a lot of sun on this trip. But anyway, I can't wait to get to the next chapter in my book, so let's head down to the pool. This is the entrance to our room. Isn't it just gorgeous? And there's a giant window there that our bed looks out onto. And then we have a view of the lovely gardens. Right, let's head to the pool. Here he is. Charlie's about to do a cold plunge. And we've... No, not me. So this is going to sound really stupid, but I didn't realise avocados grew on trees like this. I think I thought they were on bushes.
I think I thought the same actually. I think I thought more like an aubergine.
Yeah.
They would grow, but I guess they're more of a fruit, aren't they?
Wow.
If you think about it, they are a fruit with the nut. And look how many there are. I mean, obviously they'll need to pick some of these off because that will be too heavy.
So that one in your hand, was that just on the sunbed?
It's just on the sunbed, so that's fallen down.
Wow, stick that in my smoothie.
It's really hard, but I think
it'll ripen.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're a bit like pears.
Yeah.
Google it in terms of you pick them at a certain point and then they ripen up off the tree. I don't know. There's loads there.
That's so cool.
Nice.
We can't grow avocado in the UK, can we?
I don't think so.
No. Oh my gosh, they are literally everywhere when you look. Like every leaf is just full of avocados. Something that we love about this hotel is that, not that you need it, but there's a sauna just here. Hot tub, which I can't even think about getting into because it's so hot. And, as demonstrated by Charlie, a really cold, oh, he's nuts. Really, really cold plunge, which I'm gonna leave for today. You said frosty. Gosh, frost is the last thing on my mind when we're here, my goodness. And the sunbeds are all nestled in the herb garden. It's just so magical here. Over here, gosh, there's so many of them. They hang in like clusters. My goodness. Can't believe I've never realised quite how they grow. Yeah, I just thought they were on a bush. Really cool. Right, so we're heading to the main pool now, which I'm sure you will have seen all over Instagram. Here it is. So beautiful. Then this is the pool just for hotel guests. It's a little bit calmer. There's also a little moat going around it where lots of little frogs live. And some gorgeous little seating areas, little pool bar. You can have your lunch under the parasols there. And then this is the vegetable garden, which we will explore a little bit later. The ultimate holiday beverage, full of electrolytes. Fresh coconut. Time for another dip. This is our lovely lunch spot in the garden, right by the massive vegetable garden that I'll walk around with you a little bit later. The menu at this hotel is amazing. This is where we came last year for the 𝘿𝙤𝙙 dinner, and there's a lot of 𝘿𝙤𝙙 influences. He spent a little bit of time with the kitchen team here. We're going to get the roasted aubergine salad, a poke bowl, and of course some hamon. Delicious. And I'm about to finish book number 3. How's your book going?
I finished my book.
No, you haven't.
No, I'm done with it. That's what I'm done with it. I'm giving up and starting a new one.
You're giving up?
Yeah, it's just to put me in a negative mindset. It's actually really depressing.
Oh, really?
Basically, long and short of it, Rupert Murdoch is one of the worst human beings that's ever been born.
Rupert Murdoch?
Yeah. And the word Murdoch family. Or anyone associated with the Murdochs, pretty much.
Get rid of them.
Just corruption. Well, I mean, the corruption and just, yeah, unbelievable. It's called what is it called? Dial M for Murdoch. And do you know, I've read half of it, but it's just a court case after court case, and after a while it's a bit boring. I wouldn't say it's the best book in terms of how it's been written. I've read other informative books like that have been a bit more, I don't know, they've created a really great narrative, do you know what I mean? A really good story. Whereas this is very much matter of fact, from this
happened, then this happened.
To this, and it's all very samey things. And after a while, it's a tough read. So yeah, I'm going to give up on it. It's the corruption. Corruption's everywhere, but I think it's just baffling how ultimately where we all went wrong is allowing people from outside the UK to control the British media. And this applies to any country, right? US media should be owned by Americans, and then even then it's owned by really powerful, wealthy.
Where's Murdoch from?
Australia. But then he changed his residency to the US so that he was able to buy. He owns the Washington Post.
Right.
Yeah, so he owns a lot of media in the US. He owns Fox News.
Crikey.
Luckily, he's not as powerful now, A, because he's super old, but B, because of the new age of digital, you know? They weren't, I mean, as you see in Succession, even in that, you see them buying, so famously Rupert Murdoch bought MySpace for like hundreds of millions, and then it was a complete flop.
Yeah.
Then they've never really been able to control the online side of things. And then obviously you've got the likes of Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, etc., who have dominated social media.
Yeah.
So anyway, but
and then people like you, completely unfiltered.
Yeah, and then you got me, mate, and I will say this actually, so a few people were upset with me saying that old duffers that voted for Brexit. But just to be clear, I just said that most of the people that voted for Brexit were of a certain age. Not all people of that age voted for Brexit.
You don't have to justify yourself.
You don't have to, but those are two separate things, right?
Yeah.
I just said that most people that voted for Brexit were of a certain age. Not everyone of that age voted for Brexit. And someone picked me up on moaning about import duty taxes. But what they don't realise is the bigger picture of leaving the customs union is one of the biggest financial bad decisions as a result of Brexit. Anyway.
And more queuing on holiday.
Yeah. And ham-on costs more to import now, which is
it's simply not good enough.
Right.
Yum. And for our mains, we've got these amazing poke bowls, which we've decided we're definitely going to recreate at home. Got peanuts, avocado, radish. I could definitely do some shredded carrot and rocket from the garden. I've got tofu, Charlie's got salmon, seaweed. If anyone knows where you can buy this kind of seaweed online, if that's even possible. Unfortunately, one thing we don't have in the Cotswolds is access to the sea. And then mango, which I always save till last because it's kind of like a pudding. But oh, and rice underneath. And I thought at home I could make it with quinoa. If anyone's got any good poke recipes, please share them with me because I'm definitely going to try recreating this. Well, that was the loveliest lunch. I can never resist the bread with alioli or aioli at the beginning, but my goodness, a proper aioli is so garlicky. So as well as changing into my swimsuit for post-lunch sunbathing, I also desperately need to brush my teeth because garlicky aioli it's pungent. It's pungent. It must be really, really good for you. It must be super kind of immunity boosting, but yeah, I'm very, very garlicky right now. Of course, I brought my 𝑭𝒐𝑖 toothbrush with me. I'm so grateful for the little travel case, because I remember before I had a 𝑭𝒐𝑖, the toothbrush that I would bring with me on holiday, it would always just get disgusting. I remember, sorry TMI, but I remember one time I had a, it was the Selena Gomez blusher in my wash bag, and it burst, it broke, it shattered all over the wash bag, and my old toothbrush, the bristles were pink. So I was essentially, it's a miracle that I don't have pink teeth, to be honest, because the bristles just got completely covered in the blusher. The 𝑭𝒐𝑖 toothbrush comes in the travel case, which is so handy, really lightweight, and you've got the little UVC light in here as well. So if, like me, you're a bit funny about, well, I think most people want their toothbrush to be clean, but yeah, you can just press this little button and it zaps the toothbrush head with a UVC light, which is amazing at getting rid of all the horrible bacteria. The toothbrush itself, I know you guys are probably familiar with 𝑭𝒐𝑖. I have had one of these for a couple of years now. I absolutely love them. I've got the turquoise for traveling, pink one at home, Charlie's got the black one. We are a 𝑭𝒐𝑖 converted family. It stands for Sustainable Rituals, and they are a certified B Corp company. The heads are plant-based, it's made from recycled and recyclable materials, and even their new toothpaste, which by the way I love, it's fully dentist approved, doesn't contain any nasty ingredients. This is the Mixed Mint Restore toothpaste with whitening support, nano hydroxyapatite and fluoride free. Also B Corp, as you can tell by how smushed it is. Both Charlie and I absolutely love this. It's quite a soft minty flavour, love it. But yeah, this is also 100% recyclable. Everything that 𝑭𝒐𝑖 do, they have got sustainability at the forefront of what they do. Prior to brands like 𝑭𝒐𝑖, every plastic toothbrush that you've ever used in your life still exists on this planet. Isn't that a scary thought? I find that absolutely crazy. And unlike my last travel toothbrush, which I used to have to put a new battery in every single time I wanted to use it, every single trip, because I would just get it out on holiday and it would be dead, this has got a 40+ day battery life. I actually can't tell you the last time that I charged this. I don't think I've charged it since before we went to the Maldives in January. You'll have seen me talking about 𝑭𝒐𝑖 in that video as well, because honestly, this thing has traveled the world, but I very, very rarely need to charge it. If a holiday is a week, then yeah, you could probably get through like a year's worth of holidays and not have to charge this. I probably will stick it on charge when I get home though, even though it's not even beeping at me yet, so it's not even running low. Even when it starts beeping on you, you've still got a week. So basically, you never run out of charge. So I'm gonna brush my teeth and be free of the garlicky aioli, but as always, 𝑭𝒐𝑖 have very, very kindly shared a discount code, which is Josie20. That will be on the screen and in the description box down below. If you haven't heard people talking about 𝑭𝒐𝑖 and not yet picked one up, let this be the final little nudge that you need. If you've got travels coming up this summer and you want something with an amazingly handy travel case that's also really sterile in the bathroom, even though there is a little toothbrush holder here, I personally still keep my toothbrush in the travel case because firstly, just bathroom hygiene, but also I think about what the cleaning team here might be spraying things with. So this bathroom is spotless. They are cleaning the mirror every day, they're cleaning the sink every day, and I just don't know what they're using to spray. It's a really nice, quite natural eco hotel, but when it comes to bathroom cleaning products, even Charlie and I use bleach at home, so I just don't want those strong chemicals going on my toothbrush. So even when I'm not using it, I put it in the travel case. It's just very, very handy. So yeah, Josie20 is the code that you need. It'll be in the description box down below. Now don't mind me while I get rid of my anti-vampire breath. The toothpaste actually came with a little key as well to get the very, very last dregs out of it, because to be honest, that's getting a little bit hard to squeeze now. And I feel like this is going to be the most satisfying thing in the world. I mean, even the lid on the toothpaste is chic. They just make everything so beautiful. I have officially finished this book. It was good in the end. There was quite a good little twist at the very, very end. Really, really good trilogy, as I showed you at the beginning. There were the first two. I did bring another couple of books with me. I think I'm going to read Hungry City next. You guys know I'm very interested in like food, geography, nutrition, that kind of stuff. So I think a more informative read will be a good one to do next. And I've just grabbed some of my smoothie that I made at breakfast this morning from the fridge. This is chocolate powder, cacao powder, date, banana, yogurt, and almond milk. And it is absolutely scrumptious. It's like a coffee banana chocolate milkshake. So after a couple of lovely hours after lunch by the pool, I have got a spa treatment, an hour-long massage. Cannot wait. These are the little spa rooms here by the pool. And the reception is on a little island surrounded by water lilies and little frogs that are very loud, little riveters. So cute. Look at this. Hello my darlings. It is an hour and 15 minutes later. That was the world's quickest post-massage, throw hair up, quick shower, get ready for dinner. Tonight we are actually heading to probably the nicest restaurant in Ibiza in terms of food quality. It's called Casa Maca. We first went here, I think it was last year, on our wedding anniversary. I'm not gonna lie, it is eye-wateringly expensive. I would say the average meal is about 3 times more than any other meals you'll have here in Ibiza. But my goodness, it's incredible. We are heading out right this very second, so quick outfit of the day. I've shown this dress so much lately. It is my biggest bargain of the summer. I love it so much. It's perfect for tonight. And of course, my beautiful new bag. So without further ado, let's go to Casa Maca. Yay, I'm so excited. Here's my ride. We've made it to the car park. We said this last year, but it's so funny. You basically drive through like an abandoned lorry industrial park to get here. It's so strange. But then you have these views of 𝘿𝙤, which is the old town, the walled town over in the distance. It's a funny little place. If you arrive here not knowing what to expect, you'd think you've completely gone wrong, but it's worth it for the amazing food. Last time we came, Calvin Harris was sitting on this table at the front. Best spot in the house. So we have got our veggies to start. We've got the grilled aubergine. We've eaten a lot of aubergine while we've been here. And it's got teriyaki sauce and kind of like a crispy onion. And this leek, I have been dreaming about this leek ever since this time last year. It is so delicious.
We need to ask their recipe.
I know. It is honestly, if you've ever not loved leek, this will change your mind.
I also just say shout out, because I can't remember the lovely follower's name. Your subscriber, there was a lovely subscriber of yours that as a wedding gift to us bought us a voucher for here
last year,
which was one of the reasons we came here last year. So thank you to whoever you are.
As a wedding gift. That was so kind.
That was so generous.
And you've got us hooked. Here we go, the main event. We are sharing a ribeye, but I like mine cooked a bit more, so they've bought...
Yeah, a few of these on there now.
Yes, they've bought a stone for us to cook my bits a little bit more. That's so clever. We've got a truffle cheesy mash, which looks amazing, and a scrumptious asparagus. That's so clever. Diggy. And we are being sensible, sharing a dessert. All of the waitresses recommended this. It's like a fried corn on the cob or something. Do you want to give it a try, darling?
Corn.
Corn?
But this is corn, isn't it?
Popcorn and corn
and then
tater
I don't know what
tots.
these are.
Woohoo!
Oh, yes.
And here's our mint tea, because we are party animals. Well, we've had a delicious dinner, and under the light of the buck moon, that's the July full moon, it's called the buck moon because it's when the deer have their very impressive antlers in full growth mode, and under the light of the moon we are taking a little stroll around Casa Maca's kitchen garden just while we digest our food, which was scrumptious. It's amazing how this camera actually makes everything seem brighter. You think it's all for show?
I think it's all.
No, this kale's been harvested quite a lot. Look, this kale's been harvested more than the kale at Atzaro.
Kale for probably more than 4 or 5 tables.
True, but maybe
it's a
maybe the chef has it for his personal use. Let's see. I can't see anything. I'm using the camera literally as my torch. Good morning, my darlings. I've tried to start the vlog a few times this morning, but there's always a lot of background noise. Today is very much gardening day, I think, here at the hotel. There is honestly an army of people here. I don't think I've ever seen so many super productive gardeners. If I pan you around, you'll be able to see someone on a ladder trimming bougainvillea, guys with bags of just trimmings in wheelbarrows everywhere, someone is trimming, someone is leaf blowing. It is all go, but they need it because there's another one starting now, a leaf blower this time. Yeah, this hotel, one of the reasons that we love it so much is because it is essentially in a giant garden, and it is so beautiful here. The aesthetics are just perfection. Can you even hear me over the noises? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I found a slightly quieter spot, we shall see. But yes, I wanted to debrief on last night's dinner. I think I've actually just chosen a really bad place to come and talk to you this morning, so I will just briefly tell you that the food last night, again, same as last year, possibly one of the best meals, one of the tastiest ways of serving vegetables I have ever experienced. The aubergine, the leek, but also that steak was just scrumptious. Highly recommend. As we said, it is a very expensive place to go for dinner, but if you really love amazing quality food, it was sensational. We've just had breakfast and I've just dashed back to the room to get my smoothie bottle, so I'm going to go and fill this with mango, banana, and I think I'm going to do, yeah, maybe just like a mango smoothie this morning and fill up my water bottle. And then today is a beach day. We're heading to the Atzaro beach on Cala Nova. There's an amazing restaurant there as well, so it's going to be another lovely day. This is the main building of the hotel. It was a beautiful old farmhouse. The room that we're staying in actually used to be the stable, but I'll show you some of the inside. It's a very typical Ibizan finca, very dark inside to keep it nice and cool. Really beautiful wooden beams. These amazing archways and one of my favorite little steps. This one here, I guess this used to be, oh my gosh, it's even noisy in here. I guess this used to be a kind of inside-outside area, but look at this, so beautiful. Breakfast buffet, I've got mango, banana, almond milk and natural yogurt, and this is literally the same as the one that I made in the last vlog, but it was so tasty. This I think does have some natural sweeteners in it as well, natural mandarin flavor, and it's kind of like a vitamin sachet. I think I got them at one of Chloe's Pilates events, just a few little sample sizes, and I thought great to bring with me on a holiday. And then with electrolytes, I don't think this contains electrolytes. I prefer them to be flavourless, which is why I really like the 𝘖𝙀 and 𝑭𝒏𝒅 ones. But again, I have some of these 𝘼𝙀 ones that I just happen to have at home in a drawer. So they're lime flavour, and I personally just don't really like my water to be flavoured. So I guess the best way to use these is stick them in a smoothie. So I think mango, mandarin and lime is going to be how this smoothie is going to end up. The streamer is following me. I would recommend this not only just for travel, but say for example you like to make a smoothie and then run out the door straight away, because then you only have to clean the actual blades. It's just so quick. 10 seconds later. Ooh, smells good. Ooh, oh my gosh, that lime is really strong actually, but the banana just makes it really nice and creamy. That is, I just think this is such a good hack. I feel like if you're traveling with children and they like milkshakes, then why not just pack a load of healthy things into a morning milkshake? You can rebrand the smoothie as a milkshake. Anyway, I'm gonna stop banging on about this. I'm obsessed with this, but I realize I get quite carried away with certain things. So there we go. I'm gonna leave this in the fridge for an hour or so before we head to the beach, because here in Ibiza, places don't open until midday. Charlie and I are up and out by like 8, 9, 10 in the morning, but the beach clubs don't open until midday. I guess most people are partying until 5 o'clock in the morning here, so why would they open any earlier? So we're just going to spend an hour or so sunbathing here, or relaxing here, reading our books for a couple of hours until the beach clubs open, and then we're going to head to the beach. And just before I pop on my bikini, this has been my dress for breakfast, and it'll be my lunch dress as well. It's a really nice, relaxed beach dress. This is from Heidi Klein. You can tell by the little details on it, but it's one of these perfect ones if it's really, really hot, because you don't have any fabric touching your body, nice natural material, and a white floaty dress I think is perfect for Ibiza. Okay, it is now officially too hot. Don't like complaining about being too hot, but my goodness, it is seriously roasty here. Ironically, I think it's just as hot in the UK today, but I'm very grateful to have a pool and a beach on our doorstep. Bikini, this is, I've just got 3 of the exact same bikini but in different colours from Sommer. So this one is the burgundy, I've got it in leopard, and I showed it to you in the dark green in the last vlog and in the Marbella vlog. I love them. I love a bandeau bikini. I love this gold ring. The tan lines are great. The bottoms are very flattering as well. I'm not going to show you my bottom, but it's not a thong, but it's like a small bit of fabric, so you still get a nice tan on your buttocks, which I'm sure I can't be the only one that doesn't want to have like a giant bit of fabric over my butt. Anyway, we're about to go for a little plunge, but I've just been sitting in the shade writing up my full Ibiza like restaurant and beach club recommendations for the PDF. I think we'll also put it in a blog post, but I think I mentioned it already earlier in the vlog, but with the QR code you'll get a downloadable PDF and you can send it to your friends if you or anyone you know is visiting Ibiza, and it shares lots of tips and even some ways of getting a free bottle of champagne, so definitely recommend. But yeah, Charlie's back from the room with my shoes, thank you darling, and we are going to go for a plunge. Cheers mates.
Shoe delivery.
A shoe delivery. I bought the Hermès Oran sandals years ago, and I've now got 2 pairs. I've got another pair which are a little bit smarter than these, but considering I have worn these on a million beaches and they've really been like through it, they're still holding up. But yeah, I'm glad to have the pair that I can kind of muck about in. And then a smarter pair as well. They are so expensive, but I think these have been one of my best investments. And book-wise, this is the one that I'm on to. I'm only 40 pages in, but so far it's going into the history of how the countryside is obviously so important for providing food for cities, and it's a little bit worrying thinking about how fast cities are growing and how people just want to eat more and more food in such a fast way, and how that's really impacting the countryside and how much food we can actually produce. Very interesting so far, but yeah, just not getting through it anywhere near as quickly as my house-made books. It's a little bit more of a slow read. All the bougainvilleas had its hair cut this morning. It's all looking very smart. Look at this. So beautiful. Chilly. Oh! Wildlife spotting outside the spa. Can you spot Senor Tortuga? Hello, baby. You're not a bit hot there, buddy. Just sunbathing. And then the little froggies. Can you see him? No, I don't think there would be many frogs left if the turtles ate the frogs. Surely not.
In here, do you think?
There are lots.
Lot.
And upstairs, there is another one.
Yeah.
In the entry.
Did you put them here though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose the people, when have a turtle in the home, and when it's so big, they bring it here.
Oh, it's a turtle
Well, that's a
sanctuary.
big one, right?
Where are you going, buddy?
It's funny how he's not so careful. Careful, mate.
Do you want me to help you, buddy?
No, don't touch him.
Is he just going to plop?
Oh, no.
We've just driven 15 minutes from the hotel and this is where we're spending the afternoon. Charlie's on the snapping. Gosh, look at the colour of the water. This is such a nice beach for plonking in the ocean, and around the corner we've got the Atzaro Beach Club. Here it is. So 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Beach Club is just across the track from the actual beach, which is perfect. So as you can see, the beach is super busy. It's our favourite place for paella, patatas bravas, churros. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. So we've got a fantastic table at the Atzaro Beach restaurant overlooking the waves. Charlie is still on the property hunt. What have you found?
Well, no, this is the magazine I was on about that we got last year.
Yeah.
And this is this year's one. This is just the rentals. So White Ibiza do their own rental. Very clever business. And this is just a nice rental. Look.
Very nice.
So I was just looking at how much it is to rent.
Eye-watering?
No, I don't think they are eye-watering, to be honest. No. We sleep 6 people.
Okay. Maybe next time. I think Charlie has been dreaming about this 𝘿𝙤𝙀 all year, and we have got the iconic jamón, which is so scrumptious, and then this is a vegan salad with mango, papaya, avocado. Yum, very fresh.
Lovely.
The essential, we've
Thank
got
you.
a mixed seafood and chicken paella. This looks delicious. So these have been my beach essentials for today. This, I'm so glad that I got this. It's so handy, even the fact that it's got the Velcro, because when I need to move around, I can just attach it onto my bag like so, and I don't have to remember to carry it. It's just perfect when you're trying to read on the beach. This is just an absolute essential. I've only had to charge it once during the holiday, and it's actually really powerful. Then my over makeup anti-shine SPF 50. I've been spraying this on my face every time I get out to sea. Actually, I'm keeping my beauty bits in here. I've also got this for any really sensitive areas from Tropic, and somewhere in here I've got the SPF lip balm. Here we go. SPF 50 lip balm from Tropic. Very, very good. And then my ultimate little beach day hack. If I've been in the sea and if we're at a beach club that's got a shower, like I've just done, go and rinse the salt water out of my hair. I've covered my hair in elasticizer, and this will stay in my hair as we take the 15-minute drive home, and then I'll just wash it out when we get back to the room. That's empty now, and a Tangled teaser is, honestly, I don't know what I'd do without this on a beach day. So there we go. That's my little beach beauty bag. It's $6.45 now. I've got my, bye, nice to meet you. I've got my charger on my phone because it is running out of battery. It's still so hot at that time of day. And we're heading back home. Okay, Charlie is just paying for the car park. I can feel the elasticizer infusing into my hair. We have got our final dinner in Ibiza tonight. We're heading to somewhere called Finca La Plaza. It's somewhere that we've never been before, so really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a little bit of a chilled one because it's a nice early-ish dinner. Most of the clubs here, they open at 1 o'clock in the morning and the main acts don't come on until like 3 AM. It's absolutely crazy. I think the only one that I would do would be Calvin Harris at 𝘿𝙗, which is open air, and that starts at 5 PM and Calvin comes on at 9:30. I could be tempted by that one, but honestly, any of the others, they are practically starting clubbing when I'm starting to wake up in the morning. It's just not for me. I prefer this way of doing Ibiza. Anyway, I'll see you back at the hotel and then we're heading for dinner. Charlie just shouted, ready to leave in 10 minutes from the showers, so I guess this is going to be a 5-minute evening makeup routine and definitely heading out to dinner with wet hair, but that's fine. Feels so nice washing my hair after I've had elasticizer in it. So I've already got, let me show you, my post-shower skincare routine. I popped on a few drops of the Rainforest Dew from Tropic. This is so nice and hydrating with hyaluronic acid in there, and I've been mixing it with the Radiance Light Serum from Wild Smith Skin. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's got, I think it's got niacinamide. It's super hydrating and great for preventing dark spots. A really nice little holiday essential. And then for my SPF, do I have it here? Yes, I do. Because as you can see, it's still so bright and the sun is still really, really strong. So I've got the Pi. This is the British Summertime Glow Illuminating Sunscreen in SPF 30. But I think that's fine for the evening, fine for the UK. And it does leave, sorry, I'm blinded, it does leave a little bit of shimmer on the skin. And it's a really nice base for makeup as well. Next thing I'm going to do is my Merit Beauty The Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. This is actually SPF 50, so between this and the Pi, I have got it covered. I always bring this travel mirror with me. This is from Beauty Effect, and you can magnetize it onto the stand if you want to. I just love how big it is. It means I can do my makeup anywhere. This is great because I just put one pump of this in my hands and basically apply it like a moisturizer. Have you been that low the whole time? That's better. I think I was so dazzled by the sun I couldn't even see you. Apologies if you were not even in the right place that whole time. How funny. I just couldn't even see the camera screen. So as you can see, that's just provided a little bit of coverage, but really, really light coverage, nothing too heavy. I always like to just run and wash my hands after I've applied that, because with touching my nice makeup bags, they would be slightly orange if I didn't go and wash my hands. So I did bring a couple of bronzers with me. I have all varieties. A powder bronzer from Guerlain, a powder bronzing gel powder from Sisley, and also my bronzing stick from Merit. I think tonight I'm going to go for the bronzing gel powder from Sisley. It's a really nice natural colour, and I really love the consistency of this. It just kind of blends with your skin flawlessly. I just love holiday skin. I wish you could bottle this. I wish there was a product that would just give you instant holiday skin. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, that's enough. Holiday skin just means that 5-minute makeup just works, doesn't it? Even though I bought so many blushes with me, I've pretty much only been using this one, which is Lusitano Flush Balm by Merit. I've been using it on my lips as well. I just go like this. And it's so pretty. I think on holiday it always looks really nice and natural if you have the tiniest little bit of blush up here. I don't even feel like I need concealer, but I've got it here in front of me, so I'm just going to do the teeny weeniest bit of Hourglass concealer. And this is the eyeshadow that lives in my travel bag. It's the Spice palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's got a really big brush, which means it takes 2 seconds to apply. Quite grateful for that cloud because I was roasting when we started. I'm gonna do a little bit of sparkle tonight. Last night in Ibiza, let's go crazy. L'Oreal Infallible, although all the writing has come off my eyeliner, eyebrow pencil. Just brushing them up with the spoolie, because I had them tinted and laminated before coming out, so brow routine takes 2 seconds. Charlie's got the cricket on in the background, if you're wondering what the background noise is. And then I have got my Merit brow pomade to hold them in place. Got one eyebrow hair that just sticks directly upwards. And then this is a holiday essential, Bare Minerals Bare Pro. All of these products, especially Merit and Bare Minerals, they're very clean ingredients, so nothing that's going to clog your pores, which I think is so important if you're going somewhere where you're hot, your skin needs to breathe. This is a tiny bit of coverage, but also mattifying without completely getting rid of the glow in your skin. It's really nice if you did want something just to look a bit more put together for a lunchtime on the beach. This is always in my beach bag, but to be honest, I don't really touch my makeup in the day. At the beginning of the week, I wasn't doing anything with my lashes because my LVL was still very, very new. But now that we're at the end of the week, I am just gonna put on the tiniest bit of mascara. Merit Clean Lash. Lots of Merit with me. I think I chose it because I knew it wasn't gonna be pore clogging. Nice ingredients. What mascara did you bring with you, darling? Go on, name a mascara.
Well, I'll just go Estee Lauder, mate.
Estee Lauder, mate.
Estee Lauder Fine Coarse Mascara.
Fine Coarse Mascara. And what blusher?
I don't need. I've got put on the luminous eyelashes already.
You're a plunker. I'm nearly ready, darling. Okay, finishing touches. Clé de Peau highlight in the shade Twilight Glow. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Charlotte Tilbury Lip Liner and Colour Riche 505 is going to be my lipstick. And the sun's just come out, so aside from the shadow of my camera on my very dorky tripod, I don't know if you can really see, I can't see anything, but this is my makeup of the evening. Okay, time to get dressed. Not forgetting, very important step. This is the best deodorant on holiday because it's so balmy and it smells amazing. And yes, you can have natural deodorant on a hot holiday. Have I been stinky this trip?
No, you've been great.
Jolly good. Charlie Irons, seal of approval. This is the outfit of the evening, little dress from Dish. It's got a really beautiful skirt, little knitted jersey kind of top, and I am having to do the wet hair look tonight. I said to Charlie, you don't know how lucky you are that I take 10 minutes to get ready. I may not ever do anything with my hair, but 10 minutes is all I need from straight out the shower, having come from the beach, to ready to go. I've got friends that take 2 hours. I just can't. I just would rather spend longer on the beach. I have got a frozen pornstar martini. Charlie's on the big ones. What have you got?
James Bond style, mate.
Does James Bond drink alcohol-free beer?
James Bond drinks Heineken.
Right.
Because he's sponsored by Heineken. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. Back when I used to drink, even I was like, I might order a Heineken because of Daniel Craig. There's
Wow.
a very cool advert. I think it's genius. Anyway, I do quite like Heineken.
What
Do
did...
you know where they're from?
Amsterdam.
We did a tour of it there, didn't we?
We did.
But yeah.
How's the 0-0 compared to the alcoholic one?
Honestly, it's nearly 6 years now, so I wouldn't even be able to tell you. However, I would say Lucky Saint is predominantly my favourite.
Next month will be your 6 years without alcohol. That's nearly half our relationship.
Yeah, it will never. Will it ever be alright? Of course, it will.
Yeah.
Eventually be.
Well,
Yeah,
after next year, it'll be more than half our relationship.
Well, no, it won't. Next year will be half because it'll be 14 years together.
Oh yeah, true.
And then it will become more.
Wow. Impressive.
Yeah, I have been really enjoying 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 here, which is Spanish beer Estrella, and that is Estrella Damm.
Really?
Yeah, is the Spanish brand.
Oh.
It's from Galicia.
Galicia.
Is Galicia in
Mainland Spain.
It's not in the Catalan region. No.
I'm not sure.
Actually, I think Estrella is from Barcelona. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. This music, by the way, is live. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So,
Truffle, truffle, and more truffle. Oh my gosh. This is my dream come true. Artichoke flour with truffle and more truffle on top. Near Charlie, they are spinach and pine nut croquettes. And I've got hamon croquettes. Well, we are going to share. Gosh, I love a croquette. How's it? Very good?
very good.
Charlie reckons he could eat 30 in a day.
In one sitting.
In one sitting?
No.
You're crazy. Right. Yummy. Look at this. My truffle is in its own little vase. It's like the rose in Beauty and the Beast. Ooh. Nice. The magic truffle. Oh, yummy. Wow, your lemon looks good too. Charlie's house hunting for an Ibiza finca.
4-bedroom.
4-bedroom, how much? How much?
3 million.
3 million for a 4-bed.
Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness me.
And you know when you see that, that's a bit worrying.
Whew, price on request.
This is us. And that's still bloody
Oh my gosh. Can't believe like everything in the world just seems so much more expensive at the moment, doesn't it? Gosh. Bottom left looks quite nice. Oh, casual 2 million. My goodness. Good morning, my darlings. It is our final morning in Ibiza. We actually decided to skip the gym this morning and head to breakfast early, but we were too early. Breakfast has not started yet, so Charlie's just paying the bill and I've come to my favourite little, I guess you'd call it like a little pergola, and I've actually just been filming some Instagram stories for 𝑐𝑷𝑬𝑵, my favourite toothbrush, because they are running the most insane competition at the moment. It's all over on 𝑐𝑷𝑬𝑵's Instagram. I'll leave their Instagram down below. But basically the prize is worth over they've not asked me to tell you this on YouTube, by the way. This is just because I feel like I need to tell as many people about this amazing competition as possible. Prize is worth over £5,000. You get a £3,000 Mr. and Mrs. Smith voucher. And if you're not familiar with Mr. and Mrs. Smith, they basically, for example, where we go in the Maldives, that holiday we book through Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So it's just like top tier, luxury, amazing holidays. I'm pretty sure this hotel is probably on Mr. and Mrs. Smith as well. So you get a £3,000 Mr. and Mrs. Smith voucher. You get 3 of the 𝑐𝑷𝑬𝑵 travel sets, which is amazing because they are just the best toothbrushes for traveling, as you know. You get Monica Vinader voucher, Tala voucher, set of Antler suitcases, Jimmy Fairley sunglasses, so much. The prize is absolutely insane. It's worth over £5,000. So I have just filmed a couple of stories that I'm going to share to let you guys know about that. So good luck. I'm going to ask them if I'm allowed to enter. I'm going to tell all of my friends to enter and take me on the holiday if they win. No, I'm just joking, but also not really. Anyway, so yeah, it's our last breakfast this morning. I was just throwing a few things in my suitcase before heading over here, and even though I felt that I'd packed quite well, there was still so many outfits that I had not yet worn, so I'm going to try and wear as many of them today as possible. This gorgeous little cover-up, I've had this for a few years. It's probably about 5 years old actually, maybe not pre-COVID, maybe 2020. And it's from a brand called Honorine, and it's just the most gorgeous. Let me show you. Actually, a few clouds in the sky this morning, how shocking. And of course it's 31 degrees at home. We've missed the entire heatwave week. I've said it a million times before, and I'm actually not going to say it again, because at this point I feel like I'm negatively manifesting the fact that we are always away abroad during the UK heatwave. The last like 5 years, every single UK heatwave, I've not been there. But I can't complain because we are in paradise. Anyway, gorgeous little beach cover up. It's actually quite long. Maybe easier to show you this way. It's absolutely gorgeous. It feels like such an elegant little cover up. And then I have got my morning little Chloe swimsuit on underneath. Lighting's a bit better here, and then I've got my little Chloe swimsuit on underneath. I've popped on my pearly ring and then this kind of metal hammered one from Monica Vinader. Necklace is also Monica Vinader. Bracelet Monica Vinader, and I've got my 20% off code for them. But anyway, there's quite a lot of people coming down now, so I think that means that breakfast is now open. Breakfast in the loveliest little restaurant. It's always been quite busy here before, but I can show you now. There's not many people here, just us and another couple, but it's all under this grapevine pergola. It is such a beautiful spot. When Mum and I stumbled upon this place maybe 6 or 7 years ago, this is where we had lunch. Been in love with this hotel ever since. The fact that they serve flowers on your omelette says it all, really. Got my Wild Nutrition sachet with me with my daily essentials. Did you bring your Wild Nutrition with you, darling?
Of course I did. Yeah. I brought it in my pill box.
Your pill box.
I don't get a sachet like that. I've got more of a
bespoke. Yes.
But yeah,
you do.
That with me and my creatine.
Well done. Just like that, the room is empty. We are packed up. We've had our last couple of hours out in the sun, and it's time to head home. It is slightly heartbreaking flying in the middle of the day because it's absolutely gorgeous here, it's absolutely gorgeous at home, and it's going to be roasting on that airplane. But my goodness, it has been the most incredible trip. I guess I should end the vlog here. It's not that exciting watching someone travel home, is it? But I hope you've enjoyed this vlog and the other Ibiza vlog. And if you were wondering about the hotel room, I did a little room tour in the vlog before the Ibiza vlog because it was at the very end. So I'll leave both of those vlogs linked if you would like to see any more. Don't forget about our Ibiza guide as well if you want some guidance on the lesser known kind of more farm to fork types of places here in Ibiza. It is not all partying, that is for sure. This is my traveling home outfit of the day, this lovely dress from Dish. It is incredibly comfortable, still in stock. I absolutely love this dress so much, and I've got a little shirt to pop on over my shoulders as well. Everything that I've mentioned and shown in the video will be linked in the description box down below. Don't forget about the amazing discount with Suri as well, Josie 20. All of that will be down in the description box. And stay tuned for the next vlog. It's going to be heatwave o'clock in the UK as well. So more sunshine, barbecues, rosé, and lots of fun. So my darlings, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.